This demands that the National Security Ministry and all its departments, particularly law enforcement, are fully appreciative of all the implications for national and international development in terms of the future of our nation. These, therefore, are some of the reasons we are here today, to talk with the nation, to address the nation, or, as the late Dr. Walter Rodney used to say, to have a grounding with the brothers and the sisters regarding our obligation to provide stewardship through law enforcement and associated agencies, but also through the collaboration of all of us. Over the last 3 months or so, I've had the opportunity to hold meetings with all sectors and groupings within the ministry, including weekly meetings with the High Command of the Security Forces, and have, with my permanent secretary and special advisor, Dr. Norton Wilson, and others, conducted studies into the operations of the national security system. I've been paying attention. I have been paying attention to the outcry of the citizens and residents, and we have set in motion a number of initiatives. I will highlight some. This is not exhaustive, and I will be supported by Dr. Wilson, the PS, and the security forces in elaborating and highlighting some of these initiatives. But I want to mention the heightened visible policing, where officers are assigned on the beat in pairs in selected areas on a 24-hour basis. We are expected to have regular joint security operations using all of the resources available to us, including the canine dogs. We've got to put the dogs on them. Comparative evidence suggests that where visible policing programs are vigorously implemented and offenders are arrested, crime and the fear of crime decrease. We expect that in performing these duties also, the officers would be able to improve communication with members of the public and also engage in street-level law enforcement. There is, of course, need for ongoing in-service training and the revision of the training curriculum, and that will be done. These are being looked at with the assistance of the European Union, and we expect implementation shortly. Under the closed-circuit television project, a number of cameras have been installed, and a further 50 cameras will be installed in selected areas shortly. These will be monitored at a central point by individuals trained for this assignment. These are expected to assist with quick response in prevention and detection of crime. We note the concern raised by members of the public regarding officers who undertake a second job and the perceived negative impact on their substantive job, that of national security. The relevant studies are to be initiated and pertinent corrective measures implemented. There is work ongoing relevant to the review and improvement of the laws and the enactment of new legislation that will serve as a deterrent to crime and to also improve safety and security. We have trained the improvement in the security equipment, inclusive of bulletproof vests, vehicles, etc. With the assistance of the EU, with the EU funds, we expect shortly to start work on new and improved facilities for the security forces, including the prisons. I have sought to highlight some of the revised or new initiatives, but there are, of course, a number of ongoing programs and projects, inclusive of the community outreach programs, and there are many, many community outreach programs. I'm sure you all are familiar and aware of them. Our strategic approach would be preventative as well as responsive. In the end, like I've said, we can only succeed through the collaborative efforts of all of us. I pledge that I will do my utmost with the available resources and the assistance of national, regional, and international experts who are showing a willingness to work with us and, of course, to make use of their advanced and more generous resources. I believe that I've said enough for now. And I believe that I would now allow the opportunity for questions, comments, and suggestions. And my team and I would do our best to fully engage and to interact with you. Thank you very much.